Hi, it's David here with Future Trading. I want to thank you guys over here on TikTok. Y'all are really doing, doing a lot. I really appreciate the likes and the views and the join. Y'all joining me and following me is awesome. Just really, really awesome. I would love for you guys to come and join me over on YouTube if you can. I need the support over there, you guys. I need you guys to come and be over there with me as well. I'm trying to get this information out to as many as I possibly can. If you can't tell, I'm trying to simplify trading for anybody. I don't like what's happening with this particular field. I don't like it. I see a lot of people are being taken advantage of and being fleeced, and I don't like it. I've never been someone to stand by and watch people suffer. I don't like it. I grew up in poverty. I'm a self-taught trader, and I'm serious about everything that I do. All right, so I want to help as many as I can for free. Of course, for free. Yes, I do offer my services, but to only two people a month because I have, of course, other commitments and things that I'm involved in, and I can't, of course, train a lot of people right now. I just can't. But I don't mind doing this for free because it's at my leisure. Whenever I have a free moment, I don't mind making a video to help you guys, and I'm gonna make one today that should really really help. It should, and you may like it just as much as any other content that I've created thus far because it's going to incorporate the mind and why you should hold your trend trades why you should hold your trend trades. When you're in a trend trade, you should be able to hold them. So, what I share with you today should definitely open up your eyes to allow you to see why you can profit so much more if you can just know that you should be in that trade. All right. And I hope that I can show you that. Now, if you can, again, because I'm helping you, help me come over to YouTube and help me push this information, please, because there's a lot of traders that need it. There's just a lot of traders that need to be and free from the mental manipulation that's being plastered all over these social networks into believing that you need a lot of different stuff in order to get your trades to work. And I want to set people free, all right, as much as I possibly can. I hate to see people being taken advantage of, all right. So without further ado, we must look at the chart because I'm all about trend, and I want to put this in the trend this section here. I wish that I can organize TikTok. I wish I can do that because it's just, they just doing it by date here, but here I can kind of do a little bit more. But the algorithm over here is just not that effective as far as pushing information. All right, so and I'm not trying to get paid from YouTube, so you don't have to come and join thinking that that's my objective. I don't care nothing about YouTube. I do fine without it. So, but I do care about, of course, giving people information. That's important to me. Very, very important. That's at my core of my heart. I like to help people get information and understand it. All right. So I'm gonna put this video on the universal price action trend, but it also will be in the trading psychology because this is something that I'm gonna express to you about the mind as well. And so it will help you stay in your trend trades. It will help you. So let's count our trend really quick here, and then we're gonna get right into the psychology of it all in 10 minutes. So this is one, and that's two, three, four. I'm sorry, three. Oh, gotta move that. Yep, four, three, four, five, six, and there's seven. All right, so let me make sure I counted that right. One, okay, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I'm sorry, seven was right there. All right, so kind of overlooked that little guy right there. All right, so here we go. Kind of thought it should have been in there by the way it looked, but I had to make sure. All right, so here we go. Seven. Remember, I told you if you got a trend, they'll go the distance of the trend. And no, they do not have to break some prior pivot with some trend line break or whatever that is. And you don't need any kind of moving averages because which one do you go with? There's a lot of them out there. And what weight do you use? It's a lot of them that you can choose from. You can start from one on and work your way up to whatever number you want to work with. So when is the trend the trend? And so that's why I don't use any of that mess to of course trade because it's not professional. That's number one. It's not a professional way to do that because this is trending. Why you got to go put something on top of it to say that it's trending? That don't even make sense. All right, so I told you on yesterday, once they set the trend, they can come back halfway of the trend, and then they'll give you the trend distance. So they tell you within the trend how much money you're getting ready to make. Simple as that. All right, so now that we got that established, this look like it's about a trend. It's about look like it's about 7 bars. All right, so let's see. One, two, it's a lot of red bars. That's why I say that. Three, four, five, six, seven. All right. So if they're going to go down, we don't know what's coming. We have to just gauge what's there. If they're going to go down, come about halfway into it, and then let's go down. All right. Well, they started to come this way pretty aggressively. And again, you just start counting: one, two, three, four, five, six, and there's seven. So now they got to trend back into this trend. Now, of course, both cannot stay on the board. I keep telling you guys that they still fell to the middle of this trend. I have you know that they fell to the middle and then they turned around and made one back up. Got up here for all the counter trend traders that like the counter trend, and we're going to address that in just a moment. It came back down. They went just a little bit beyond the halfway point of that trend. They went just a little bit lower than that trend. And let's go ahead and measure this one too, which is just a little bit more. And so there's your trend distance. All right. So they're always going to tell you how much money you're going to make inside of the trend. They're telling you your income inside of the trend. All right. So really important that you see that. Now, you know what? Before we get into that, I'm gonna just say this. Before we get into that, if you're wanting to know what price is important for today, because I told you when I train people, I give them a price, one price that they should look for every day before they start trading for the market to close at. And so let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and give that to you here if you want to do that. I don't do a lot of this, so I'll do it here. 936, somewhere in there. So they may want to close above 936 today if you're a Bitcoin trader. I am not a crypto trader. I am not. So let's go 936.50, somewhere in that area right there. So 936.50. Let's do it like this. Make this green. Well, I got a green somewhere in here. All right, so there's a green. 936. All right, 936.50, somewhere in there. And it looks like that may be the top of the overnight range. All right, so and you can get the ranges. You can get the ranges. If you don't know where they're at, I'll show it to you real quick. You can get the ranges in the trading guide, the trading ranges. You can get that here. All right. So you can definitely get that information there. It's on TikTok. I'm unable to organize the video. So that's why I always reference YouTube. So they went to trend distance. And of course, if they plan on giving you the trend distance, they get ready to do it again. All right. So there you have it. Now, do they have a trend down? And then we're going to get right into the psychology of it. This should be very short. I don't want to be before you long. This is one, two, there's three, four, five, six, and there's seven. So if they're going to make the trend distance, they're telling you how much money you're getting ready to make right here, right now, all for free. And again, I do this every day. It's the same stuff over and over and over again. All right. So now let me give you the information that you need based on the mind. So first off, I want to make sure that you look at confidence. Confidence is the state of being clear-headed, either that a hypothesis or a prediction is correct, or that a chosen course of action is the best and most effective. All right, so it's a trust issue. All right, and of course, unmerited trust. The contrast to that is arrogance, and of course, the unmerited confidence being belief lacking evidence and slash or reason. So and here's the other part with no regard for failure, all right, for potential failure. All right, so that's the overconfidence part of it, an excessive belief in success without any regard for failure. So that's not what you want. Now, here's the thing that I really want you to pay attention to. First, you got to believe in something, trust in something. And that's why I'm giving you this information so you can see it happen over and over and over again and accept it as truth. Confidence comes from truth. All right, want to say that. Now, don't be arrogant. Don't think you can't fail at it. That's an assumption you can make, and you will be proven, I mean, absolutely wrong. Don't be that. So, time. This is something I really, really, really want you to pay attention to, and I'm not reading it all. Is this first line that I want you to be aware of. Now, let me say this. I'm a high school dropout. I only finished 10th grade, but I love reading dictionary. All right. And I play chess. Those are the things, speed chess. Those are the things that I like to do in my free time. Read dictionaries, play speed chess. Now, here, this is why I pull out the dictionary, because you don't need a price action encyclopedia. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I ain't gonna put nobody name online, but you don't need that. You need to have an understanding of what the market is going to do over and over and over again. And I don't like the oversaturation of just, I don't know, just conflicting rhetoric in comparison to what the market actually really is. So let's go over time. Time is the continued sequence of existence and events that occurs in an apparently irreversible succession from the past through the present into the future. This one line is why you need to hold your trade. All right. So, really, really important that you understand that it is the past, it becomes the present, and then it goes into the future. So, all that counter trend trading that people are doing, I don't see no one and haven't seen anyone successfully counter trend a trade and stay in it until it becomes the past, the present, and then the future. Most people that's telling you to step in front of markets, tell them to record how many times that they can do that, because remember, for every red and green or green and red bar, that's a reversal. So tell them to prove to you over an extended period of time that counter trend trading is the smartest way to trade markets. Now we're going to just look at that definition one more time. Now, again, stay in your trend trades. Now, time is the continued sequence of existence and events that occurs in an apparently irreversible succession from the past through the present into the future. If you can wrap your mind around that definition and trade a trend, you would absolutely every day make money. Really important that you understand. And now, see, we got another trend back on the board. Back on the board, we have one more trend coming. One, two, three, four, five, six, and there's seven. Both cannot be on the board. They both cannot be on the board. Okay. Something that you really got to know. And so I gave away the ranges. So we're going to do the trend distance. We're coming back to this high. And so whoever's counter trend trading may fail. They may fail at it. Now, if you go up here, if price get back up here and you're stepping in front of this market and wanting it to go down, it may not work because we got a trend. And again, we just read the definition: pass through the present into the future. Please, please, please hold your trades. That's my job, is to make sure that you see it's the profit potential is all wrapped up inside of your trend. But you have to know what the trend is, and it's not your trend lines, it's not your moving average. Those are too many different variations of where the trend is going to be at. It's not your prior pivot break. Here's a pivot. We needed to come up here and break this one. Now I do teach a little bit of market structure, and just because sometimes they put two trends on the board, but I will tell you it's important not to be a counter trend trader. I can't stress that to you enough. Do not do that. All right. So I wish you all the best with your trading. And again, thank you guys. My community of of followers, man, you guys are awesome. Absolutely awesome over here on TikTok. You're doing such an amazing job of supporting me. And if you could, because I'm trying to give you something, give me something. Come over to YouTube and help me grow this channel. All right. So I wish you all the best with your trading. Take care.